depressing song cheers me up because I'm experiencing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I know when I'm experiencing something like that, it's somebody else's issue, and I'm experiencing it, so it kind of cheers me up. It kind of reaffirms my existence. And the one thing that we all have in common is misery. The one thing that we do not share are our joys and happinesses. And the problem is, it's a weird thing psychologically. Our brain, when we're involved in our happinesses, our brain has absolutely no sense of time, and it goes by like that. But when you're miserable, you're sitting there counting every single second, and time slows down. And so we tend to remember our miseries more than we remember our joys, even if we're experiencing in less time. It's a weird thing. Strange thing. So there's got to be something in you that just says, fuck all this, I'm going to live anyway. Just get up and walk, or as I said my whole life, just keep on trucking.
Exactly.
Of course, now I say keep on rolling till your wheels fall off.
But that's still trucking. But you know, but also people define themselves by what they dislike, no matter how jovial they are.
Actually, the first music, just a little history here. The very first music ever created was the blues. The minor scale was the very first thing that indigenous people played. So if you hear folk music from around the world, chances are it's the blues. It's blue notes. They're singing the flat notes. Because everyone in the tribe could share those misery. And they could explain that. The joys, they pretty much are individualized. And they're things we have to share with people to get them into it. Hence, it's what we're doing here tonight. We're coming up here, taking things that are our art, that are our joy, and we're sharing that with other people. And then we get to identify with that person and get sucked into it and have that moment in which we're lifted off the ground, levitated away from society and existence for just a moment, and then we just crash back down. So it's really important for people to share their individualities and to share their joys with each other. It's the only thing that can help people that I know who are manic depressed get through. And if you read things like the life of Beethoven, he spent most of his life in deep, deep, deep depression. And he writes over and over to all of his friends talking about how he's going to kill himself any minute. And the only thing that kept him alive was writing music.
Oh, God, I love Beethoven.
And look how well he did it, too.
And a bit of opium and hemlock.
Another interesting thing about Beethoven is when he was 9 years old, he wrote the theme for the Ninth Symphony on a napkin. And he took it home and he put it in a drawer. Because Beethoven was one of the few composers that kept all of his notes. Okay. What happened is he composed until he was in his 80s. He had a nephew live with him named Carl, who he was very close to. And Carl didn't want to learn to play the piano. And Beethoven was really mean to him about making him practice all the time. So Carl wanted to join in the army, get into the service, and get away from Beethoven. So he convinced Beethoven to let him join the service. Well, Beethoven wanted to make sure he'd be all right, so he got him a commission in the service and helped him get into the service. Well, they put Carl in the front lines, and within a few days, Carl was dead. And Beethoven fell into a deeper depression than he had been in, and did not write or compose anything for 5 years. Wow. For 5 years, he composed nothing. And then one day, he said to himself, I got to get over this. So he went to his drawer, he started going through his little pieces of music, and he found that little napkin, and he started playing that melody. And then he said, I'm going to do something new here. I'm going to bring in people to sing. That had never been done with an orchestra before. To have a chorus of 250 people stand behind the orchestra for an hour and a half before they start singing, and then they sing, and he wrote the Ode to Joy, the Ninth Symphony, his last symphony, which is the most joyous piece of music ever written.
I got the...
That's how you deal with depression.
Oh, yeah.
And it has saved, I've seen that piece of music save lives.
He was a virtuoso pianist, man.
Ice cream.
Like...
I don't get ice cream.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sacred Grounds. Sorry we're not packed tonight, but it's the summertime. This usually happens during the summer. Often things kind of fall off. And then you'll see at the end of August, as people have to go back to school in September, the place will start filling up again. Okay? Tonight, we have a speaker who has never had a feature here before, so I'm kind of excited it's his first feature. I hope you all give him 110% of your attention and support. So I'd like to introduce and bring to the stage for the next half an hour to entertain us, Ian Alexander.
Thank you. Well, this is special for me because it is my first feature here, and this is the first place I've ever played in front of people.
Yeah, I remember.
And actually, I started coming here with Greg in the Tribes of Dreams before he was even writing music, and that inspired me to start writing. So I'm going to start with the first song I wrote and first song I ever played in front of people, all inspired by Sacred Grounds. So it's the first song I wrote, so it's only like 2 notes, and it's like 6 straight notes. So, but I even messed it up my first time playing here, so hopefully it goes better this time.
But they're the right 2 notes.
That's it.
Oh, well,
As long as they're the right 2 notes.
I saw the light around the shadow from the moon. So don't hold your breath now, don't make your move too soon. I've got all these people telling me different versions of the remedy, but I've got my own. I'll be making my own destiny, seeing what there is to see out on the road. I've been looking for my freedom, I don't know where it went. You finally tell me, I hope it's not all spent. Been looking for my freedom, I don't know where it went. If you finally tell me, I hope it's not all spent. I saw the light around the shadow from the moon. Those darkest nights, I can still see you. So no matter where I aim to be, I've got everything I'll ever need. Yeah, it's all right here. And that's what I have to believe, but where's that tissue when I sneeze? Yeah, my sleeve works too. I've been looking for my freedom, I don't know where it went. You finally tell me, I hope it's not all spent. Been looking for my freedom, I don't know where it went. You finally tell me, I hope it's not all spent. I haven't picked an order yet. I was hoping it would just like come to me, but let's see.
By the way, what's happened to Tribes of Dreams? Have you heard from them? Are they in town?
Greg's in Massachusetts, Guy's in LA, both doing awesome. I haven't been keeping in touch as well as I should.
That's good. That's a long distance relationship. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, and Flesh of Moon, Thakia
Yes.
is back in Holland, unfortunately for all of us.
Yes. She's actually, all the people that have played her, she gets the most views.
Oh, yeah.
Rightfully
so.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah. If you don't know Flesh of Moon, do a little YouTube search later. Okay. Covers are still good, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We paid a lot of money to be able to do that.
This is the cover. When I grow up, I wanna be a forester, run through the moss on high heels. That's what I'll do. Throwing out boomerang, waiting for it to come back to me. When I grow up, I wanna live near the sea, crab claws and bottles of rum. That's what I'll have. I'll stare into the seashell, waiting for it to embrace I put my soul in what I do. And last night I drew a funny man with dark eyes and a hanging tongue. It goes way back. I never liked the sad look from someone who wants to be loved by you. I'm very good with plans, and when my friends are away, they let me keep the soil moist. On the seventh day I rest for a minute or two, and then it's back on my feet to call to you. You got cucumbers on your eyes, too much time spent on nothing, waiting for a moment to arise. The face in the ceiling and arms too long. I'm waiting for him to catch me. When I grow up, I wanna be a forester, run through the moss on high heels.
That's a very difficult thing to do and dangerous. Running through moss and high heels is very, very dangerous. I know I'm not.
I haven't done this song in a while.
Does somebody have the pen from the open mic pen? Somebody? How can we
Just fall on the floor.
have it here for a while? Because people come in and get excited.
What if, sorry. What if I hit you with my car? fly very far. And would I stop and help you out and risk losing it all? Or would I keep on moving on? No, not looking back. I hope you didn't break your back. I don't wanna be charged with no life sentence. I don't think I would do well in any confinement, but maybe some long time would be nice. Maybe next time I'll look twice. So don't think that I will tell you what I'm feeling now. I don't think there's enough room for you and I in this whole town. So get off the streets and clear the road. My wheels are broke, I lost control. So aim, shoot, and fire will undo ya. Love me still, and I got right in the heart. Would it tear us apart? Oh, maybe some long time would be nice. Maybe next time I'll look twice. Maybe I shouldn't have got into the car. 'Cause all we're left with are these battle wounds and scars. And maybe I should have seen it from the start. Oh, different interactions are gonna tear us apart. The open road was too much for us. Different interactions are gonna tear us apart. Oh, I don't need to feel your pain or play these games. Things aren't the same. I thought I knew ya. You proved me wrong. So I'm driving away in the fast lane. Got nothing to say, but it's the last time you'll see me. I'm gone. Different directions. Different directions. Different directions. We're gonna tear us apart.
I'd like to say how sweet, but doesn't.
I know, it's kind of a creepy song. I've never heard anyone with like
Double
on
entendre.
purpose.
Double entendre.
Okay. Oh, so actually, surprisingly, I got Falkia's permission to use a sample of one of her songs to play the beginning of this song. So you might recognize the beginning part here. All I need is some patience to enjoy my stay. All I need is to be friends with my doubt. wrapped up in money and greed, but it's not their fault, it's all they've seen. Cause thoughts are born of conditioning, it's all what you learn, it's all what you've seen. In truth you'll find that there are no things, just ideas bounced off what we think we see. Stop thinking, start listening, look around. It's beautiful things we see in every sound. So let it all in and let it out. It's hard to say there's nothing left to care about. Consumed by thoughts, consumed by greed, consumed by the idea of consuming. Gotta have this and gotta have that. Gotta make sure we're nice to look at. But there's another way, it's been tucked away. They don't want you to know, don't want you to grow. You can do your own thing just for you. Do what you love and love what you do. It's a crazy idea, I know it sounds strange, but who's gonna be the one to make change? Make that change. So stop thinking, start listening, look around. It's beautiful the things we see and every sound. So let it all in and let it out. It's hard to say there's nothing left we care about.
I think I might switch to ukulele. Okay, actually there's one other cover that I really wanted to do that doesn't seem like the space I usually play it in, but it's gonna, you'll see. I'm just gonna go for it. I'll let it Oh, shorting it down, good Lord. They got 'em open all over town. A strictly biz, she don't play around. Cover much ground and got me game by the pound. Getting paid is her forte, each and every day. Oh, true player way. And I get her out of my mind. I think about the girl all the time. East side to the west side, pushing powder rides, ain't no surprise. She's got tricks in the stash, oh, she's stacking up cash fast when it comes to right ads. By no means average,
That's a double cover, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, okay. This one, I'm here halfway, man. It's cool. I love it.
How adorable is Evelyn Spring. Yeah, it's hard to find a strap for you.
Yeah. Not if you got string. Okay. I'll do one more something. This is another one that I wasn't quite sure if it would go over so well here, but now I think it might. I eat my dinner in the bathtub, then I go to sex clubs. I'm watching freaky people getting it on, and it doesn't make me nervous. If anything, I'm restless. Yeah, I've been around, I've seen it all. I go home, I got the munchies, I binge on all the Twinkies. I throw up in the tub and go to bed, and I drank up all the money. It tasted kinda lonely, lights are gone, and I got to stay high all the time, just to keep you off my mind. Whoa, 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 high all the time, just to keep you off my mind. Whoa, 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 I spend my days lost in a haze, trying to forget you, babe, but I fall back down. I got to stay high all my life to forget I'm missing you. I pick 'em daddies at the playground, that's how I spend my daytime. I'll turn that frown around and make them feel alright. I can get so fast and greasy, I'm virgin, I'm easy, but you're gone and I got to stay high all the time, just to keep you off my mind. Whoa, 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 high all the time, just to keep you off my mind. Whoa, 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 spend my days lost in a haze, trying to forget you, babe, but I fall back down. I got to stay high all my life to forget I'm missing you. I'm living in the play pretend, where the fun ain't got no end. I can't go home alone again, need someone to numb the pain. Living in the play pretend, where the fun ain't got no end. I can't go home alone again, need someone to numb the pain. Oh, I got to stay high all the time, just to keep you off my mind. Whoa, 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 high all the time, just to keep you off my mind. Whoa, 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 spend my days lost in a haze, trying to forget you, babe, but I fall back down. I got to stay high all my life to forget I'm missing you. I'm sure no one can relate to that. Bunch of straight edge people. This is an original. The grass is always greener on the other side. That makes sense.
always peeking over the fence. I always want what I don't have. I'm always throwing back what I grabbed. So take me on, but I know that every day I change. I can't be kept in okay. So take me on, but I know that I may never change. I might be stuck in these ways. I could be traveling the globe, but wanting to come home. Could be feeling so high, but wanting to feel low. I find no satisfaction, no lasting passion. Just these things that come and go. Can't make up my mind up. These choices are too much. I'll figure it out slow. Don't take me on, but I know that every day I've changed. I can't be kept in okay. Don't take me on, but I know that every day I've changed. And I might get stuck in these ways. And I could find love, and then wanna be alone, feeling so high, and then crashing down so low. So take me on, but I know that every day I've changed. I can't be kept in okay. So take me on, but I know that I may never change. I might be stuck in these ways.
How am I doing on time?
Good. The uke really fits your voice. Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Really nice.
I changed the G to a drop G.
To a drop G.
Oh, so good. Okay. I'll do an initial Georgia, moonlight through the pines. Other arms, they reach out to me. Other eyes are gonna smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Oh, Georgia. Oh, there's one guitar I haven't done yet. This song was started writing it about my hometown, and then it turned out, when I started writing it, up being more about the people than the space, especially like my parents, my family that I grew up with. And I sang it I wrote it for them for as I was departing the city and starting traveling. And I ended up not singing it to them until afterwards, but that's okay.
And where was that?
Where was what?
The space that you put your party
Oh,
from?
Pacifica.
Pacifica.
But I'm straight out of San Francisco.
Ah.
This is my home, and let me know that I love it here. And when I go out, will keep with me all the memories that I hold dear. The shame is who I am today, there is no other way. I must remember where I came from. And as I pack up my things to go, I want you to know that I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I love you even when we are apart. And I hope you know that you've left me in a world of possibility. And this is a road I choose, right and left to the day I lose. I grew up in the grass where you can see the wind created on the open sea. With the sand in between my toes, nobody knows which rock it came from. But as I look back to my grateful sin, I will see those rocks of my origin, where I cast my net and took a swim, way back to where it all begins. 'Cause you let me grow. And I'll never know the words to say to let you know how much you mean to me. 'Cause in reality, I would not be where I am today, on my way today. Hey, hey, hey. This is my home, and let it be known that I love it here.
You should have sang it before you left.
Yeah, I was too nervous then. It was before I started singing out enough.
Oh.
For my parents too, especially.
Yeah, of course, yeah, right. It's almost like coming out or something else.
Yeah. And you know what they told me when I did first sing? Actually, I played at Hotel Utah, and they saw the recording and said,
Oh.
first time ever hearing me sing, you should work on your lower register. Okay.
All right, you're not working.
And this is the song that they heard for the first time from
Get
the-
pushing.
How's it go? This is one of my very first songs, so it's only 2 chords. I'll play through that. Let's see. No.
and I'll lay you down in the riverbed and take over you and your troubled head. I need to know which way do we go from here. Oh, 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 from here. Oh, from here.
Let's hear it for Ian Alexander. And now, let's show some appreciation for an artist. Ladies and gentlemen, encore! Encore! Encore!
Thank you. This is my most recent song. Also, I just opened a Facebook page for music. It's Music Ian Alexander, which also spells Musician Alexander. So look me up if you want to hear more music. I have a lot of new stuff coming soon.
Don't just tell me what you're gonna do. I don't expect too much from please just follow through. When you tell me that you're gonna do, I believe you, but maybe that's on me, not you. Why don't you want me that way? All I do is sit when you say that you're coming over my way. Time again, you just make me wait. Why don't you need me that way? All I do is ask you to stay. It's clear you don't care about being here or about me. Oh no, no. I'm sure you're sweet, I think you're really fine, but I just don't have that type of time. I know what I got, even if it's not enough. I'm a diamond, a little rough, so take your time and stories too, and find somebody who will let you do what you want when you want. For me, I'm moving on. Why don't
so very, very much.
Yeah, nice set.
Really nice set. Just really, really love your voice. I've mentioned this before. When you listen to someone talk, you listen to them talk, and then you listen to them sing, and it's the same tone. That's what we call a natural voice, and that's the most perfect kind of voice there is. One of the biggest problems I have teaching people how to sing is to get over their idea of what singing is. Some people think, oh, guy comes, hello, Mr. Natural, I'd like to learn to sing. Okay, let's hear you. La, 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 dee, la, la. What the? He talks like Mike Tyson, and then he sings like he's trying to do opera. And what happens is it's a very unnatural use of the voice. You can actually hurt yourself. You can actually harm yourself. Good example of that is Liza Minnelli. She sang so big, so hard, pushed so hard that she developed polyps on her vocal cords, and they had to be cut off. And then what happened is she rested for about a year, started taking voice lessons again very carefully, went back out and did the same thing and blew her voice out again. So she's actually blown her voice out twice in her career, and it's one of the reasons she don't sing at all anymore. I had a discussion with a woman you probably heard of named Janis Joplin, in which I said to her, honey, the way you're singing, you're going to blow your voice out. She looked at me and she said, Natural, I'm not going to be here long. Some people are stars, but I'm a comet. Burn hot and fast and quick. And it bothered me. But it turned out to be true. What can I say? So some people are stars, some people are comets, and you just have to accept that. But she had a unique way of warming up. Any of you know how she would warm up her voice before a concert every single time?
Jack Daniels, right?
Wasn't a shot.
Southern Comfort,
Southern Comfort, a small, what are those pints they're called? She'd drink a pint or quart, an entire bottle of that to loosen up her voice. And then she'd go out and
They gave her a fur coat. She drank so much. Well, there's a rumor that they gave her a fur coat because she drank so much out there.
She got like a sponsorship.
They probably did, actually. I'm surprised she didn't sponsor them.
Alexander technique is also really good.
Well, anything that does any kind of posture integration is something where you can use your muscles naturally. So one of the things I want to do is I'm a music teacher. I like to give music lessons. And a couple weeks ago we talked about the Hawaiian, hang ten. And I show you the way to use the Hawaiian hang ten is to think of this as what we call your root chord, or the key that you're playing in. And then you can find the 5 chord by counting up your fingers to the top thumb. So let's say I'm in the key of A. I would start with A, B, C, D, and then E would be my 5 chord. So if I play an A major chord, and then an E7 chord, that will return back to the A. And that alone, 1-5-1, is probably the most common chord progression known to mankind. And almost all the Sing Around the Campfire songs are like that. So you get oh, the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Charles, Texas. The prairie sky is wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas. Now, the most difficult thing in music, and the thing that is almost never taught by any teacher, is what we call transposition. The truth is we have what is called an equal tempered scale. What that means is all the notes are literally equal. If I play a song in any key, the movement from one chord to another will have the same mathematical ratios in any key, and will produce the same tension, and will produce the same emotions. So I can play a song in D, I can play a song in E, I can play a song in A, and the song will pretty much come across. And what I try to remind people is you do not go out and buy music and then play it and try to get your voice to fit the music. That's the way Louis XIV used to have people come to his court, and if they didn't fit his furniture, he would cut off their feet so they would fit the furniture. Okay? You don't do it that way. Okay? It's the other way around. It's the other way around. Okay? So I always recommend the first thing to do is find out what the bandwidth, what's the lowest note you can sing, what's the highest note that you can sing, and then always transpose the piece so it always is in the middle. So you can produce the most sound, you can be comfortable, okay? This is the biggest problem in music. And transposition is not that hard if you use the number system, or what's called the natural number system, which we're talking about today, okay? So I can translate that 1/5 chord into any key by just using my hang 10. Now, have you ever seen this symbol? Heavy metal rockers,
Yeah.
right? The
Hate
devil.
that symbol.
Woo, heavy metal. Praise Satan. Woo, right? Well, that's how you figure out more complicated songs. More complicated songs, the first chord besides the 5 chord that came along in history was the 4 chord. And here's the relationship of 1 to 4 to 5. So if I'm going to be in the key of E, A, let's take A, B, C, D would be my 4 chord, and E would be my 5 chord. So you can take a standard song that goes 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, which is most sacred music, all the blues songs, they all follow that pattern. Most sad music will follow that pattern. So again, if I start with A, amazing grace, how, my A, C, D, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch to the 5 chord like me. Back to the 1 at once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Now let's take that same song and transpose it into another key. Now, the next key that's very, very popular in the guitar is the key of G. G. So let's take our sympathy for the devil here. G, A, B, C, and D. G, C, and D, and we'll make the D a 7. So let's start the same song again, but we'll start it on D. Amazing grace. For the 4 chord, we'll go to D. Da, 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 to the A7. Ba, da, G, D, 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 to the G. See, it's the same song, isn't it? With the same feeling. What if I want to do it in the key of E? So I would start with E, F, G, A, and B7. The dreaded B7 chord. The chord everyone hates. Why? The guitar does not play naturally in the key of B.
You gotta pick a chord.
And the B string is the only string on the guitar that doesn't follow the tuning pattern of fourths. It doesn't go, here comes the bride, here comes the bride, here comes the bride, and that's not here comes the bride. The B changes that. And so one of the most difficult keys in the guitar to play is B. I think there's only one song called To Be or Not To Be that was written by Chet Atkins. And when he played it, he put a capo on the 2nd fret. And I remember Tommy Emmanuel learned to play it without, because he heard it on the record, and he played it for Chet Atkins, and Chet Atkins' jaw dropped to the floor, and he said, how the hell did you learn to play that? He said, I know, I just played it by ear. He said, nobody can do that. And then Tommy said, you want to see me do it again? So let's see it in E. So if I start with E, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch to the beat, back to E,
blind but now I see, you'd be like I'm blind but now I eat.
Okay, but now I eat. All right. Thank you, Charles. I was trying to sing the chorus. Anyway, got the idea?
Techno version.
You guys got the idea?
Yeah.
The idea is that any song can be transposed into another key. It will sound the same. It will feel the same. It will have all the same things. However, each and every one of us has a hole in our head and a tube going down our throat and a hole called our lungs. And because of that, we are a walking resonant cavity. And the note that I am talking on happens to be the most efficient note that my body can produce with the least amount of air. It's the most effective and efficient note in the arsenal. So, turns out, I happen to be talking right now in G. I talk somewhere between the F and the G. So, when I transpose, I try to transpose things where that G, or F, will be in the middle of the chord progression. And I'll change the song to whatever key I need to so it fits my voice. And that's a good thing for you to learn. If you learn someone else's song, particularly anything that's sung by, oh, I don't know, like the Beatles, when Paul, who is a very high tenor, and you start singing that, dollar higher, 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 who the hell can sing that high? So what you do is you move the whole song down, and then you can do the same thing. So anyway, that's that for your music lesson for the week. And now, thank you. We're going to start the open mic, and we'll be starting with Dave. And what we'll do is I'll go down the list, and you each come up here, tune up or something just before it's your turn. I'll come up and say, hey, you're next, so you have an opportunity to do that. If you go outside or in the bathroom, you can tune up, then come up here, play 2 songs, and then sit down and we'll bring up the next person, okay? Very simple. So, the first person out the gate tonight is going to be Dave Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. So let's welcome Dave to the stage. Pardon? That's not mine, that's Dave's. My camera's here.
Oh, it's going to get back here.
It's Logic Tech.
Good songs. Good songs, yeah. I think I did this song back in January. This is my song about the phone call. You know the phone call? That call where when you hear the unexpected voice from out of your past on the other end of the line, you know that your life is about to change. That phone call. Close out of past calls you got him over the truth that turns your life around. For the gun memories you're gonna find out. Quick to remind you that your life's so shaky. I was walking by, give me peace, release my soul. Break me for desire, with my destiny. If the time is over, let me end it in your arms. I was walking by, I was there's a way of surprise. The enemy fades away, start to sweat. Is there any so real in my body? If I roll the dice, will I come out second place? I was broken fire, give me peace, release my soul. Break your desire with my destiny. If the time is over, let me end it in your arms. I'm broken fire, rise and flame, new rise and flame, new to your joy, yeah, 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 yeah. There's a place to west, the sun is low to die. Can it stand the test of memory holds a key? baby, you know that I want you. You always get my attention. You think so hard to remember, to forget. And the way that we kiss is what will last forever. I remember now, you're the best I've ever met. I'll broken fire, give me peace, release my soul. Bring me from desire, when my days begin. If the time is over, let me end it in your arms. I'll broken fire, I yeah, I surrender, baby, I surrender to God. Yeah. This is one that I did for a PSA for a group called YWAM out of Chico. It's a youth with a mission, and their goal is to get kids off the street. And I wrote this song for one of their PSAs.
gentlemen. Let's hear the day. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. This next artist will be the feature next week from 7 till 7:30. He'll be here, and I'll bring a little amp for him. And so I'd like to welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Graham.
Hey, well, Grant.
Alright, got a couple short ones today. Very excited about next week. It'll be my first full set I've ever done, ever. All I've ever done is open mic, so they say you get this many songs.
Right.
30 minutes, I'm just thinking, wow.
Possibilities are endless.
It's going to be definitely fun.
Then the problem is just before you get here, you have to edit down.
Yeah. Oh, it'll work out great. The theme is going to be hatred for the government today. Topic that I love to write about. This first one is called Fight of the Innocent. Listen up, we are at war. Our lives they're coming for. I don't know how much more I can fucking take. We have got to make a stand, overthrow their fucked up plans. They're taking us out like pawns in chess. This is real, it's not a test. We have got to do our best and fight. Fight of the innocent, we gotta fight. It's time to do what's right, we gotta fight. Fight of the innocent. Fight of the innocent, we gotta fight. They're sending us to die across the seas. And their lies they want us to believe they are a fucking disease. And we are the fucking cure. More concerned with the border than on the streets feeding the poor. This damn nation is at war and we are all locked in their sight. It's time to stand up and fight. Fight of the innocent, we gotta fight. It's time to do what's right, we gotta fight. Fight of the innocent. Fight of the innocent. Fight of the innocent, we gotta fight. I think that's the first time I ever did that one live. Might have a beat ready for it. Alright, this one is about, I was living in the desert for 3 years, right on the America-Mexican border. Every time I turn on the fucking news, they talked about how many illegals were crossing the border, and I'm like every night, and it just made me crazy. And I'm like, illegal? They're illegal because they were born somewhere else. That's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. This one is called No Human is Illegal. I turn on the TV, what do I see? Aliens are here, invading you and me. Oh, we better run, no time to have fun. All I can say is Independence Day. Oops, I spoke too soon, they look like me and you. Just because they're from a different country doesn't make them the enemy. The enemies are the racist fucks, trying to make a buck off a brother's hard luck. Stuff all that does see, they just want to be in the land of the free. Open your eyes, it's 2015. They're all on a mission, y'all better listen. No human is illegal. Don't let the media try to convince you. No human is illegal. Don't let the government try to deceive you. Just because they're from a different country, it doesn't make them the enemy. The enemies are the racist fucks, trying to make a buck off a brother's hard luck. Stuff all that does see, they just want to be in the land of the free. Open your eyes, it's 2015. They're all on a mission, y'all better listen. No human is illegal. Don't let the government try to deceive you. No human is illegal. Don't let the media try to convince you. All right. Thank you guys. Can't wait.
Now, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Now, when you do this, like your picture, actually, you do it, you said you were making an amplifier.
I'm gonna bring an amp.
Rhythm goes with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I make music,
Oh,
I
okay.
program my own music into my tablet.
Yeah.
So we just took up the other.
So you'll have basically have a backing track.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
To help them with, yeah.
The rhythm stuff's
When
nice.
you get the backing track, it really.
Oh yeah, it's a whole new experience.
And now I'd like to welcome to the stage somebody who's been coming here as long as I have. I think he has the best attendance of anyone who's ever been here before. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Rainbow to the stage. We missed you, Rainbow.
Well, it's good to be missed, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd like to go on a friend trip, and he's been playing bass guitar, and we've been working on a couple of songs. And,
Plug-in trip, or is that battery? Find it there, Chris? Right behind you. Yeah, there it is. The top one, the bottom one.
hey, nice to This song is called Grim Reaper. Well, you better look over your shoulder. I saw the Grim Reaper come around the corner. Well, I guess he's got his eyes on you, but there ain't a goddamn thing you can do. Well, there ain't no time but to make a man. When your life is already spent, well, you hate to admit it, but we've already known that the devil has got your soul. So you better be just as kind as you can be, and don't you be bringing any misery.